tomorrow for this team tournament. If you want to see more Street Fighter, there's one of the places that you can look for it.
Yeah, and then on top of that too, we have none other than the East Coast's best, Casa, putting on the house party event. They have had this in the works for a long time. Everybody who has ever watched a Casa event is and should be super excited about this. It is going to be a Swift-style group stage tournament event sponsored by Red Bull, and we have a few people who are going to be helping them stream because we expect it's going to be a big turnout. We've got people like Dammit Dom, we've got Low Kick Esports, Incendium, and Get Good FGC also streaming. And if you want to know more about that, be able to sign up, know when it's going down, follow at Casa Bunch on Twitter. And again, that is at the end of March 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But as that is coming up, you'll see that plastered all over Twitter because everybody and their brother and their dog even are so excited about this. What else do we have?
Well, we have a fantastic top 4 that we have managed to get it down to here today on the Facebook Gaming sponsored Street Fighter V event. And if you didn't hear it earlier, I know we're at the top 4, but you're going to want to be here before Grands because we do have a 50% off coupon code, a giveaway for a raffle in the chat that you can get for allfightsticks.com. So we're at the top 4. LuigiDB versus EliTheCurry in loser semis. The winner plays Sevalai to go on to Grands to play. As I scroll back up in the bracket to make sure that I get things right. Yes, Chris. I wanted to show some respect on the name and get it right. Chris CCH even waiting in Grands.
Yeah, and, you know, just he has been playing so dominantly tonight. And because, you know, think of how he beat Sevalai, right? Like, Sevalai was putting in so much work on winner's side the entirety of the bracket. And then to just show off how well Sakura is sitting after the patch and utilizing the new tools, whether it's V-Shift, whether it's the new V-Trigger cancels, you know, just really represents how well he's in the game. But right now we have Luigi versus EliTheCurry. It's going to be Guile versus Laura. This is a tough matchup for Laura, excuse me, even considering the big nerfs to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's another one of those transactional matchups, not dissimilar to the Minot one. It's all about maximizing these opportunities when you do get in. And again, not dissimilar to Minot, you're going to be balancing your utilization of the EX bar around getting in versus staying in with EX clap. Oh, okay, ready to challenge the V-Shift was Luigi as well. Oh, the jump forward out to get out, though. Luigi not ready with the option select that time. And that's kind of the mental stat game, right? Like, people were like, oh, V-Shift has answers, so it's bad. Here's the thing. The answers to V-Shift are baked into option selects around throws. You know what else are baked into option selects around throws? Anti-airs. Take a pick.
Yep, you gotta choose, and it's not a great situation when you have to think about the 50-50. Okay, there's Laura going in, racking up that great damage. Even a jab right now is going to do about 120 damage, and that's enough to get something started. Look at that, the light bolt finds its mark, and now Luigi has to guess. Okay, there's the confirm off the towards heavy punch.
But you see those EX bars down at the bottom of the screen from Luigi finally represented, and you knew there was the fear of it. That was 2 straight situations where EliTheCurry backed off and went for a very delayed answer in fear of the flash kick. So on the third one, Luigi decided to give the people what they wanted and hit with the flash kick to clean out the round.
EX Bolt finds its mark there, gets the knockdown and the opportunity for Laura to get in. Now she doesn't have to worry about the booms in the same way, especially up close. One of the nerfs to Guile is boom up close is 0 on block. So you get to challenge with a 3-frame jab, and he has to hold that, unless he's got meter, of course. Oh my god, that's hurt.
That's a shame. I wonder what feels worse. V reversal through your EX clap, or watching them V break through your clap and realizing that they spent half the bar and you still lost the EX bar. Oh my god, the upside down kick to blow up the V shift. Okay.
I like it. Okay, there's the option, gets the side switch, and that's going to close it. That's a ton of damage off that reset. Such a deadly mix-up off of the EX Thunderclap.
And there's the thing that I alluded to in Eli's last match, the one tool that we did not end up seeing represented much in the Minot matchup. It is the cheater box, Game Shark injected 1-frame Laura reversal jab. They know, everyone says that it's 3, but you just know in your heart of hearts, there's something wrong with it.
Okay, there, finds the counter hit conversion, big damage, and the stun is right there. How is Luigi going to defend? Is he going to be able to fight off this offensive onslaught? Okay, Eli backs off a bit and is happy to let the stun dissipate so he doesn't overextend and hang himself. Okay, charging up that thunderclap to beat the bolts, or to beat the sonic booms, excuse me. And now another block string. No V gauge. There it is finally. So are we going to see a V shift? There it is. I like the attempt.
Yeah, it was some outside the box thinking. It's just unfortunate that it didn't really work out. You don't need to be as afraid of the booms in that situation as you were before, because the frame advantage on it is different, right? Although I suppose that's why Luigi went to the air in the way that he did, was just to cover. You can't walk down behind it in the same way, so you just have to vary up your offense.
That's a ton of damage, and now he has one mix away, and that's gonna be it. The meaty bolt hits its mark and gets him the follow-up confirmed to take the game. One game, excuse me, on the side of EliTheCurry.
Yeah, a really contentious round, a really contentious matchup, but it's exactly kind of what you expect to see as Laura in this matchup, right? It's like you have to play around the fireball game. You have to take your licks before you get in. You have to spend your bar to get around different tools, and you need to maximize all of these opportunities. A little early with the meaty light punch elbow there. I think you have to delay that by, I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 frames, but
I think it's 1 frame. I know it's really, really tight. I've heard Spooky talk about it when watching IDOM. Okay, man, and look at this. Again, we say it time and time again. All it takes is that one opportunity to get in, and Laura just absolutely starts that train offense. And look at this, dead. Absolutely dead. It was just the one jump in. That's all it took.
I don't know what Luigi is doing on his wake up in some of these situations, but these meaty light punch elbows keep hitting, and when they hit in these situations, that's where you get the combos off of them. It doesn't need to be a counter hit. It's hitting meaty enough that it's got the extra plus frames that you need anyway. So we're not seeing the down back from Luigi on wake up that we need to see. What you need to trust that you can do is you need to trust that you can react to the dash in all the situations where Laura is not, it doesn't get real dash pressure.
Yep. Yes, that is absolutely the ticket, but it's so hard to have that constantly dialed up right. She has so many options to represent. Like, her neutral is not the strongest, but it's strong enough to make it scary, especially with that crouching medium kick. And so there are times where it's like, you know that you shouldn't press, but it's so hard not to. You feel so threatened, and that's how she's able to just pick people apart. And look at this, you know, Luigi playing as Guile, such a strong character, such a strong zoner, is working his ass off right now to try and make up this life deficit.
This is tough, and this is not the Guile of yore. This is not the previous version of Guile, where you could just go in and start this offense behind the booms. No, this is old man Guile. This is like when Hugh Jackman put on the last time playing Logan. It's the same thing.
The old tired cowboy that just wants to rest. Yeah, you know, needs to kick his feet up and take his boots off. We'll see if Luigi can turn this around. Right now, it's looking a little tough, and you know, I have to wonder if this is a real indication of the nerfs, or if this is more of a player matchup and Eli just has the right reads and understands how Luigi wants to try and play this character.
I think that's part of it. I don't know how much of what we're seeing is even directly playing into the nerfs. A lot of it is just if the Laura player has the right read on the fireball and button timing of the Guile, and additionally has instilled enough of a fear of going to reversal, or the Guile is unwilling to go to reversal, then it ends up being a big deal. There's the reversal that you need to be representing, and blowing up the EX elbow on block.
Oh, tried to go
better on. Oh.
Yep. Tried to find the mark to activate there, but no luck from EliTheCurry. He's in V-trigger now, so again, one right read is all it takes, and it's going to be party time. But you know, Luigi can feel pretty comfortable right now, I think. Oh,
yeah, I mean, okay. Just weird fireball timings blowing up Eli. Eli was trying to find the space to charge another clap to move forward behind, but wasn't able to find it, and Luigi gets around on the board for themselves.
Using that low forward from that range, and then the down jab buffer into the boom. Got a little bit of damage, and you know, Guile is comfortable down backing towards the corner. That's fine. He's been doing it for 35 years now. Finds the mark with that EX, and then gets a good chunk of gray damage off with that down jab when Eli tried to press.
You said 35 years, and I actually looked at the bottom right screen of my computer to look at the year and be like, is that true? Ugh, wow, that hurts. Almost like this round hurts, but the upside down kick getting thrown after the fact. Eli with a raw activation, because you need this, but unfortunately, you can't just be doing this. You have to earn your way in. You don't just get to go to the sky. Luigi is ready with the crouch fierce and a game on the board, a clean game. That was looking like what you need to see represented from Guile in the matchup.
Absolutely.
like the two extremes of the matchup.
And I like the option that Luigi pulled out there right at the end was something that hadn't been shown basically at all beforehand. He had the right block string set up that he could buffer stand short into EX boom afterwards, and if there was a counter poke attempt, which had been coming basically the whole set, it was gonna kill, and he had that dialed up, and it took him the round and ultimately the game. Now he's feeling a lot more comfortable. Look at this offense racking up.
I want to point out that this whole string of offense started off of Luigi getting the cross up on Laura's standing strong, and that's how often do you see Laura standing strong not working?
Never. And gets the counter hit, or actually no, that wasn't even counter hit, it was just meaty enough off the stand medium punch to get the easy conversion into down medium punch into EX flash kick, and that takes it. It looks like Luigi has a second win. He's feeling pretty good right now.
I mean, sometimes you just need the little bit of space. Eli all up in his space right now. P1 side corner. Got you sitting in there.
There it is. There's the option select on the jump out. Put you back in the corner. You're caught in the Laura mix-up. And there's the sweep, the activate, the Daigo special. And now Luigi has the opportunity to try and get some damage back. Okay, that's a good chunk. Little bit of V-trigger left.
V-shift back, doesn't want to deal with the whole situation there, does Eli. Still sitting on the life lead, but this is not an impossible situation here for Luigi.
Jumping over yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, between the V skill and the EX bar, I think if you're Luigi, you can ensure that this fireball game stays in your favor. Cool, you spent the 1 EX bar, now you went back. Okay.
Yep. But it does have to worry. That V-trigger is getting ever close, and that is when Laura is finally playing the game. You have to worry about the robbery unlike any other time before. Is that gonna be what happens? Okay, there's the EX reversal finally brought out in the last moments of potentially his life. Oh my gosh, this is disastrous. Why would you do that? Oh, in the overhead.
Oh, set point for EliTheCurry and Luigi. It was just the sweep. Everything else about that was perfect. Flash kicking the second the bar was available after eating a bunch of stuff on block. The really slow, atrocious way that they earned the life lead back to force Eli back into the aggressive seat. That sweep.
Yeah, and I know what he was going for, right? He had conditioned Laura to jump from a certain range. Oh my god, stun is almost there. Okay, we can say this forever. And there's the overhead. This isn't going to be able to actually. No, that's dead.
Yes, it is. It's Laura.
Christ, you're right.
It's Laura. And she stunned you. He just stunned you. There was nothing. It's not like there's no scaling. I'm sorry, you're dead. Do you have 50% life?
Right.
You're dead. It's Laura.
So one of the things that
it's the best. It's the thing that she does better than anyone else in the cast.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, how dare I have the audacity to question her strength when she has you stunned?